They are the feel-good, binge-worthy movies that are an absolute necessity over this holiday season. You know, the ones they are so bad that they are good. We are a sucker for any movie that is filled with fluffy romance, and hence you just can't go wrong with a good old made-for-TV film. Grab the popcorn and a mate. These are best soppy movies that you can watch on Netflix right now. When Jess, a discount Carrie Bradshaw who happens to be a shopaholic, goes bankrupt, she is forced to return to her family's pumpkin farm. Yes, a freaky pumpkin farm. Predictably, she must deal with lack, mud and farm stuff, while unlearning all her fancy princessy, high heel wearing ways. She also catches the eye of the farm's tall, dark and handsome manager, Brett. Jess is soon so consumed by the dashing country boy that she sees the error of her ways, and they work together to turn the farm around. Soppy romance on horseback ensues. Annabelle and Ben were a pair of lovesick teenagers who eloped, only to have their marriage annulled by their meddling parents. Fast forward 15 years later, and the high-flying pair engaged to other people. Naturally, the long-separated high school sweethearts discover that they're still married because there was an error in the paperwork, gasp, and their union was never properly annulled. They must come together one last time to finalize their divorce because apparently there are no lawyers in whatever generic city this is set in. And naturally all the feels are still there. This movie wins purely because it's called Rodeo and Juliet. Points for title in another city gal out of water tale, urban lass Juliet leaves the city to work at her late grandfather's ranch. Obviously, being a city gal, she struggles to fit in. That's nothing a cute long-haired cowboy with a cool accent cannot fix. When Juliet secretly enters a rodeo to save her grandpa's farm, a man in a serious hat called Monty teaches Juliet how to ride her horse. And he teaches her a few other things, not to do with horse riding. Mostly kissing. There's a cute subplot with Juliet's mum finding love with Monty's dad, as well. Because that's not weird. Oh, the plight of the career girl. Claire is a stressed-out pastry chef who is too busy to find herself a relationship, because women who work cannot get boyfriends. So, her mother takes it upon herself to find Claire the perfect partner, hoping that her suspicious daughter won't find out that this all is set up. In comes handsome Dr. Eric Carlton, the kind of man who is happy to be part of secret setups. This is why you're single, mate, and Claire is smitten. But the rouse unravels when she finds out her mum was behind it all, and then they live happily ever after. It's a Hallmark movie, guys. Listen, Mamma Mia Out Loud recommends more movies that you should watch this summer. In 2018, Mamma Mia is launching a new community called Later Startups for women who work for themselves or dream of doing so someday. We're already on a